We are doing problem number 3 for volume and surface area. The problem reads, a teepee in the shape of a right cone has a slant height of 18 feet and a diameter of 20 feet. Approximately how much canvas would be needed to cover the teepee? So the first thing I'm going to do is just sketch a little picture of this teepee. So we know that the teepee is in the shape of a right cone, so I'm going to draw a right cone. And let's see our dimensions. So this is a right cone. It says that the slant height is 18 feet. So that means that this distance is 18 feet. And that the diameter is 20 feet. So the diameter is the diameter of the base, which is a circle, which is 20 feet. Approximately how much canvas would be needed to cover the teepee? So here's one of the trickiest parts of the problem. We have to decide, are we dealing with volume or are we dealing with surface area? Well, the question asked how much canvas would be needed to cover the teepee. So when you think about covering the teepee, we're talking about how much area of material, of canvas, is needed to cover it. We're not talking about how much capacity it holds or how much space is inside the teepee. If we were talking about how much space is inside the teepee, then we'd be talking about volume. This question is talking about surface area because we're asking how much canvas would be needed to cover the teepee. So like how much wrapping paper would be needed to cover a gift, that is surface area, versus how much space is inside of a box, that is volume. So if I go to my formula sheet, I have volume and I have surface area. So the surface area of a right circular cone is SA equals 1/2 parentheses 2 pi r parentheses L plus B. Now if I don't know what some of these letters mean, I can look into the key. So I know SA is my surface area. I know what pi is, that's my constant. R is the radius. L is the slant height. And big B is the area of the base. Okay, so let's think about how much canvas would be needed to cover the teepee. Well, if this is my teepee, I only need canvas around the side of it. I do not need canvas on the bottom of the teepee. So I don't need this circular base. I don't need to cover that with canvas. I only need the side of it to be covered with canvas. So what I'm going to do with this formula, I am going to cross out big B, because big B represents the area of the base. I only want the area of the side, or essentially, technically, it's the lateral area. So I don't want the area of the base, which is a circle. I just want the lateral area. So now I'm going to change, instead of SA, I'm going to say LA, which means lateral area, 1/2 parentheses 2 pi. Now what is R? It tells me the diameter is 20 feet. And I know that my radius is half of the diameter, so my radius is going to be 10. Times L is the slant height. It told me in the problem that it was 18. So now if I multiply using order of operations, now I have my lateral area equals 1/2. Multiplying in the parentheses, I get 20 pi times 18. Still using order of operations, 1/2 times 20 is 10 pi times 18. 10 times 18 is 180 pi. So my answer is the lateral area is 180 pi, and because my units are in feet and area is measured in square feet, I'm going to put feet with a 2 as the superscript. So in order to cover the teepee, you need 180 pi square feet of material. As a decimal, I would just have to multiply 180 times 3.14 equals 565.2 square feet of canvas would be needed to cover the teepee.